Aloha, good morning. Welcome to beautiful island of Oahu. We're here in Manoa ready to do our yoga practice. We're grateful to you joining us here live on the Live Yoga channel. We come to you on every Monday and Thursday mornings for a full yoga class. So for the next 75 minutes, we're going to let the breath guide our practice. We're going to have a great time here in our living room. We hope that you will join us. So come to a comfortable seat on your mat. And let's go ahead and get started. Allow the eyes to come closed and come to a comfortable seat. If you've got to prop your knees or find a way to sit with a long spine. And again, let's get to that breath as our critical first step. So find a long spine with eyes closed, soften the muscles in the face. Just notice the breath and breathing. Right there at your nostrils. It's a sacred passageway of prana. It's a life force energy coming in and out. And just notice where it is. And set the intention now to let the breath be your guide. For the remainder of the class, breath is going to move us on a journey through the body. Grateful for this breath. Let's allow eyes to come open and we'll practice some breathing exercises to warm up the lungs. Let's bring hands together at heart level. And on an inhale through the nose, bring the arms up and out. Hold the breath out. Hold the breath. Smile on the face. And then exhale, hands to heart level. And then inhale, up and out. Holding the breath. So arms are parallel. Fingertips push down, palms push away. Wake up the meridians on the inside of the arms. And then exhale. Hands back to heart level. Do one more, biggest one yet. Inhale, take some air in. And then hold it maybe a little bit longer. Exhaling, hands back to heart level. Beautiful. Release the left hand, bring the right hand onto the belly. We'll do a little belly breathing to warm up the abdomen here. Inhale, push the belly out. And exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. We'll try two more like that. Inhale, push the belly button out, out, out. Push to the hand. Push, push, push. And then exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Great. Let's do one more. Inhale, push the belly out. And then exhale, push the belly back towards the spine, pulling the belly towards the spine. Beautiful. Release the right hand. We'll bring both hands now to the belly. We're going to do the full and complete yogic breath. So warming up the lungs, getting things ready. So inhale, push the belly out. Then suck the belly up and in. Expand the ribs. Keep breathing into the chest. Bring the hands up. Keep breathing upper chest, clavicle. Inhale. And then slowly exhale. Take the breath down. Tracing the hands all the way back to the belly. We'll try two more. Inhale, push the belly out. Suck the belly in, expand the ribs, keep breathing, upper chest, clavicle, breathing. And then slowly take the hands along the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Last one, push the belly out, inhale. Suck the belly up and in, rib cage expands, keep breathing to the chest, upper chest, clavicle. Full and complete yogic exhalation. Release the hands down to the belly. Beautiful. Great job. Let's bring the hands to our sides and we'll try our Kapalabhati. This is for shining the skull. We're going to do forceful exhalations through the nostrils. Passive inhalation just follows naturally. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the inhale. Just focus the exhales. We can work together at my pace. Ready? Let's begin. Take an inhale. And exhale, push the nose out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going. Exhale, exhale, slow it down. Exhale, 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 all the breath. And then inhale, half lung of air. And then hold the breath in. Lift the chest, drop the chin, engage the perineum, shoulders to the ears, holding the breath in. Kumbha, breath retentions. No breath in, hold the breath. When you're ready, release the shoulders, release the locks, release the breath, and bring the breath and breathing back to normal at the nostrils. The kumbha, the breath retentions, really help with settling down the mind. So let's try another round of the kumbha. Take an inhale, fill in the air. And then hold the breath in. Lift the chest, drop the chin, engage the perineum, lift the shoulders, and hold the breath in, maybe a little longer. Kumbha, breath retention. In your own time, release the shoulders, release the locks, release the breath. Allow the eyes to come open. We'll do yoga for the eyes. Keep the head still, moving only the eyes. Take a deep inhalation. And on the exhalation, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up. Center. Another inhale. Exhaling breath, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, and center. Deep inhale. Exhaling breath, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. One more inhale. On the exhaling breath, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Great job. Let's bring the hand up, parallel to the floor, fingertip eye height, not too high, not too low. We're going to focus on the fingertip, no blinking. Take an inhale, and on the exhaling breath, bend the elbow, focusing the eyes. This is Tratakam, slowly extending the finger back out. And when you come to full extension, gaze out beyond, rest the eyes. And let's do it again, focusing onto the fingertip. You can connect to your breath or just allow your gaze to focus to the finger as it comes to the nose and slowly extends out. Gazing beyond to rest the eyes, and once again, bend the elbow, fingertip coming slowly towards the nose with no blinking. Smile on the face. Slowly extend. Great job. Let's release the hands. Bring the palms together. We're going to bring some energy into the palms. Start to move some heat, energy into the fingers. And then let's bring the right hand to the right eye, left hand to the left eye. No light coming in here, so it's all the way dark. Great for the rods and the cones of the retina. Rejuvenating the eyes. Deep, slow breath, please. Yoga for the eyes. Let's release the hands from the face. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms out and all the way overhead. It's a little side body stretch. See if you can slow down the breath. Air passing the epiglottis, the back of the throat. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Breathing slowly, please. Let's release the hands out in front. Right hand is coming to meet, back of the right hand comes to meet the back of the left. We'll turn the palms down, interlace the fingers, and then roll the arms up and in. Yoga for the fingers, yoga for the wrists. To your degree here, breathe and stretch. And let's release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Left comes over the right. Interlace the fingers. Roll the palms towards the chest, up and over. Breathing slowly to your degree. Maybe into the elbows, maybe all the way into the shoulders. Breathe. Nice. And then slowly, let's release. Bring it down. Yoga for the toes here. So come all the way onto your mat. Sit up tall. We call this Dandasana. It's a staff position. Chest is lifted. Heart's up. Smile on the face, and backs of the calves and heels are onto the floor. So lift those toes up. We're going to do toe cramps. So squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold and release. Right leg comes over the left, interlacing the toes, same as we did with the hands. Pinky toe, Second toe, smile on the face is important here, no hands. Third toe, fourth toe, and then get the big toe in. Even if you could get one toe here is amazing. Squeeze. This is great for the sciatic nerve, all the toe extensions, all the nerves extending to the toes. Squeeze, 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 and release. Beautiful. Left comes over to right. Same thing over here. So pinky toe, take your time. Second toe, maybe third toe, fourth toe. See if you can get the big toe. Even one toe, amazing. Two toes, fantastic. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the toes. Activating the nerves in the toes all the way up into the hips. Breathing as we go. And release. Beautiful. Going to the ankles now. We're moving up the legs in the warm-up. We're going to do extensions for 1, release, 2, release, 3, release, 4, release, 5, release, 6, hold. We'll go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great job. So coming up to the knees now. You want to keep the right leg extended on the mat. Chest lifts. Grab onto opposite elbows. We'll go for clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we'll switch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Left leg goes down, right leg goes up. Lift the chest clockwise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Come all the way up to the front of your mat. Right heel's coming in. Take your time here. Left leg's going to go back. Move the fleshy part of the calf. We're warming up. We're continuing to breathe slowly. For many of us, this quad stretch is enough right here. Stay here. If you're feeling a little more open, you have the privilege of some openness in your front thigh. Start to walk yourself back. You have the opportunity to go to one elbow, perhaps the other. Stay there and breathe. If you're feeling open this morning, you can release the top of the head to the floor. Release the spine all the way down, breathing to your degree. Listen to your body. You can grab on opposite elbows if it's comfortable. Lengthen side body. Long, slow breath, please, in the quad stretch. And let's release the elbows back to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Again, remembering to go to your degree. I want to give you lots of opportunities to get these poses right where they work for you. Right leg comes back, left heel is in. Taking a moment, and for some of us, this is going to be our pose. And just breathe there. Just bringing the weight back a little bit. It's a nice opening in the front side of the thighs. If you got it in your practice this morning, maybe on this side is different than the other, listen to your body. Coming back to the elbows if there's room. Coming back to a flat spine. And eventually extending the arms overhead. If you're hanging out up on your knees or on your elbows, just go ahead and stay there and breathe. And let's bring the elbows to the floor. Inhale, rising up. We're going to come all the way up into a standing position. Preparation for Surya Namaskar. This is the sun salutation. Allow the feet to come together, lift the chest, arms to your sides. We're going to close the eyes momentarily. So give us an opportunity to contemplate our personal relationship with the sun. Sun coming up over on the horizon in the east every day. We're grateful to the sun for all the life force energy that it brings into our body and all the creatures and planet that we live on. Grateful, grateful for this beautiful, beautiful sun. Moving together with the breath. To take a deep inhale, allow the eyes to open. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, reach up, lift up, arms overhead. So press the feet. Send the hips forward, send the heart up, reach the hands up. And on your exhaling breath, hinge from the hips. Take your time. It's our first stretch. Your hands may come to the calves. They may come to the ankles. If you have the privilege, you can place the hands to the feet. Fingertips in line with the toes at the top of your mat. You can place the fingers, maybe the palms start to come to the mat. Again, remember this is our first stretch of the morning. No overstretching. Backs of the legs are pushing back evenly, tailbone lifting. Belly button and chest drop towards the floor. Weight of the head hangs heavy. It's like a mango in the tree. Just let the head out. Continue to breathe slowly in the forward fold, please. And on your next inhaling breath, bend the knees. Take the left leg back, left knee down. Take a moment here and then rise up, Ashwashan Shalanasana. It's equestrian pose. Take an inhale. The hinge, kind of sink into the hips here a little bit. Front knee stays in line with front ankle. Right knee is coming in slightly. Arms to your sides, peeling back. Gravity pulling the arms back as the chest comes forward if there's room. Gaze towards the ceiling. Press the rear foot and rear knee into the mat to engage the pose to your degree only. Slow, steady breath. And let's place the hands in line with the front foot. Right leg's coming back to meet the left. Hip distance apart. This is Parvokanasan, the mountain pose. Engage the fingers and palms. Draw the inner elbows towards one another. Lengthen the spine. As you drop the chin slightly towards the chest, you can make space in the intercostalis muscles. Space between the rib cage is extending. Engage Udayan Bandha. This is at the tailbone lifting towards the sky. So that perineum is engaging and lifting up towards the sky. Backs of the legs are coming long here. Press evenly into both knees. Press evenly into both heels, dropping down towards the earth. Once again, breathe slowly and steadily, please. Parvokanasan, this is mountain pose. On your next exhaling breath, drop the knees to the floor. Heart comes right between the thumbs. Elbows stay up and close to the body. If you want to change the tips of your fingers, that's okay. Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin. Ashtanga means 8 limbs. You have 8 parts of the body on the floor. Extend the chin a little bit forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Gaze at the nostrils. Nasakara Mudra. Breathe slowly, please. My next posture is Bhujangasana or Cobra. Press the hips down, hands in line with the shoulders, elbows in. Inhale, come up. If you have a neck or a back injury, place the elbows in line with the shoulders. Press the palms to the earth. Hips come down, chest comes up, gaze is up. It's a backward bend, so be mindful to add energy in. Keep taking small sips of oxygen. As you're ready on an exhaling breath, place the hands. We're moving back in the direction of mountain pose. In the West, the yogis have this same pose. You call it downward facing dog. In the Himalayas, yogis call this pose mountain pose. Press evenly to the hands, press evenly to the feet. Feet are hip distance apart, tailbone's coming up towards the sky, body shaping in a V like Mount Everest. Let's get the left foot all the way forward, right knee down, arms come back, chest comes forward, gaze is forward, keep that left knee coming towards center. Ashwashan Shalanasana, equestrian pose. Press the rear foot and rear knee to the earth as you sink to the hips a little further. No overstretching. We keep a smile on the face as we go. Place the hands on an exhaling breath. Right leg comes to meet left. Backs of the legs coming long here. Press to the feet. Lift the tail. Weight of the head is hanging heavy. Noticing perhaps body's starting to warm up a little bit. Stay with your breath. Keep that smile on the face as we breathe slowly. Bring the hands together, press to the feet. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart level. Release the palms to the side. We'll do the same thing. Surya Namaskar on the other side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart level. Inhale, rise up, lift up, reach up. Exhale, fold and hinge. Breathe slowly in the fold, please. Tailbone up, press to the feet. Release the head. Bend the knees, right leg's coming back. Right knee is down on an inhaling breath. Lift up, lift the chest, gaze is up. Arms peel back. Place the hands. On an exhaling breath, turn the back toes, feet hip distance, tailbone to the sky. Engage the hands. Bottom of the exhalation, knees, chest, and chin towards the floor. Heart right between the thumbs. Keep those elbows tight and up. And then inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, mountain pose. Right leg coming forward, left knee down. Inhale, chest forward, arms back, gaze up. Place the hands. Exhale, left leg comes to meet. Backs of the legs are long here. Body's warming up. And on an inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart level. Release the palms to the sides. And once again, closing the eyes. We'll do Chandra Namaskar, salutation to the moon. Let's visualize a crescent moon in the sky. Maybe the last crescent moon you've seen. We've got a crescent moon developing, a waning moon in the sky right now, coming down towards the darkness in the sky. Grateful for this beautiful, beautiful crescent moon in the sky. The moon controlling the waters of the streams and the rivers, and the ocean tides. Same is true for our own body. It's a human aquarium inside the body, letting the moon, connecting to the moon's power to move the fluids of our bodies. Changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take a deep inhale, eyes come open. Exhale, hands to heart level. Inhale, reach up, lift up, rise up. Exhale, fold, hinge. Placing the hands, releasing the head. Bending the knees, left leg's coming back. Drop the left knee, press the left foot. Hands now to heart level and all the way overhead on an inhaling breath. This is crescent moon position. Arms are extending up, peeling back, letting gravity take those arms up and back. Hips are sinking. Push that left hip forward. Press to the rear foot and knee. Keep the right knee from flying too far out to the side. Keep it coming towards the midline. Smile on the face and breathe. Let's place the hands. Exhaling breath, turn the top toes. Right leg comes to meet the left. Taking a moment to reconnect in Parvokanasan, mountain pose. Drop the knees, chest, and chin. 8 parts of the body. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhaling Cobra. Exhale, mountain. Tailbone up, press evenly to the knees, press evenly to the heels. Spread those fingertips wide. Chin the direction of the chest. Breathe long and slow. Left foot forward, right knee down, hands to heart level, coming all the way overhead. This is crescent moon. Checking in with the rear foot, press it to the floor. Checking in with the right hip, press it forward. Check in with that front knee, keep it coming towards midline. Soften the front toes, put a smile on your face, reach those arms towards the sky. This is crescent moon. Let's place the hands on. Right leg comes to meet on an exhalation breath. Backs of the legs are long, starting to warm up. You can place your palms to the floor. If you have the privilege, you can even turn the palms around and start to pull your body forward. And then bring the palms together. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart level. Release the palms. We'll do it on the other side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart level. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Hands to heart level, reach them up on an inhaling breath. Lift the chest, gaze up. Place the hands. Left leg back on an exhale. Turn the tops of the toes. Spread the fingers. Press the heels down as you lift the tailbone. Knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Elbows close to the body. Heart between the thumbs. And then inhale. Bhujangasana Cobra to your degree. And exhale, mountain pose. Right foot's coming all the way up. Left knee down. Hands coming overhead. Hips sink, arms extend. Pull the arms up and back. Extend the chest. Gaze up. And let's place the hands. Exhaling breath. Left leg comes to meet the right. Backs of the legs are long. Press the feet. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart level. Release the palms. Momentarily closing the eyes and tune your attention, your awareness to the chest region. You can notice the beating of your heart here. Heartbeat is a sign of life. The auricles and the ventricles of the heart are pumping blood out into the entire body. You can notice the activity in the capillaries and the fingers and the palms and the skull, all vibrating with prana, life force energy. Grateful, grateful for this life force energy moving through our entire bodies. So allow eyes to come open for our first posture. You're going to do chair pose. Arms come overhead. Take a deep inhale. This is Uttanasana. Exhaling breath, sit the butt and tail back. So feet stay together here, knees are together. Take the butt down a little bit. Arms are reaching and extending. So if you have a shoulder issue like me, keep the palms apart. If you're feeling more open, you can go ahead and connect the palms into a steeple. Natural curve in the low back. Sit down a little further. Lift the heart. Gaze is up towards the fingertips. So look up without changing the shape of your chin. If you have the option, you can go ahead and lift the toes off the mat. Building a little fire in the body. This is chair pose. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release the palms. We're going to interlace the fingers and press them away. This is Dvikasana, symbol of yoga, and be forward fold. So inhale, exhale, and come all the way forward. Nice counter to the chair. Arms are pulling up towards the sky. Backs of the legs are long here. Tailbone coming up towards the sky, pressing evenly to both knees. Play with the weight in the feet, perhaps. Not too far to the toes, but not too far to the heels. Keep breathing long and slow. Key to the pose is the breath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release the palms. Hands together at heart level. We'll continue with the chair series. Do twisted chair. Deep inhalation. And on the exhaling breath, we're going to bend the knees. Take the outer edge of the left tricep all the way down towards the edge of the right thigh. Taking a moment, keep the hands in prayer position. Gazing over to the right. Breathing deeply, take the belly button across the thighs, sit the butt down a little bit if there's room. Look towards the floor, bring the left hand down, reach the fingertips, maybe the palm. Opposite hand reaches to the sky. This is twisted chair. Turn your head and neck to the right if there's room, all the way to the ceiling. If you'd like to go for your bind, you may. And then slowly, let's inhale, come up. Back to heart level. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhaling breath, let's twist over to the right. This is great for the liver. Maybe you had a big weekend and you want to heal a little energy into the liver here. Sit the knees together. Right elbow hooking onto the edge of the left thigh. Palms are together. Gaze is over to the left. And then look down to set. Reset, hand towards floor, left hand to the sky. Opening head and neck to the left, and if there's room, all the way up. Get that chest space opening to the sky. If you'd like to go for your bind, please do. And then slowly, hands come all the way back to heart level. Release the palms. We'll do table series. Fantastic. Arms come all the way overhead. Take a deep breath on the inhale, and on the exhaling breath, we're going to fold forward. Hinge from the hips. Reach, gaze out towards those fingers. Belly button is in. Drop the chest, belly button is in. Make a line of energy from the tailbone out to the fingers. Breathe slowly, please. Smile on the face. Put some heat in the body. We'll go hands to heart level. Bend both knees. Take the right leg up behind you. Look down around 4 feet in front of you to find your dristi. That's your focal point. Extend the rear heel. If you have no injuries in the back, go ahead and extend the arms. Otherwise, keep the hands right into prayer position. Line of energy from the rear heel all the way to the fingertips. Bakasana, this is balanced pose. And hands come to heart level. We're going to bring the right leg all the way through and up. Yeah, beautiful. Get that bottom of the leg coming up. So the heel is coming up, point those toes. The leg might be shaking. We're going to smile at the shaking leg. Say, good morning, thigh. Yeah, and then let's release. We'll bring the right heel. Inner right heel is going to come all the way to the inner left thigh. Take a moment there. We're going to find Vrikshasana. This is tree. See if you can invite that right knee down and back as you really connect this. Try careful not to go to the knee. Maybe you go to the calf or even start low at the floor. Whatever's comfortable for you, but create a connection point here. Left leg is strong. Arms reach overhead. You can do whatever tree you feel like. Get the standing leg firm. Put a smile on the face and breathe. Use the right knee to help open the hip. Vrikshasana, tree pose. And hands come back to heart level. Release the hands. Shake out the legs. Little yoga pokey if you'd like. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Balanced sequence here. Hands together at heart level. Take a deep inhale. On the exhaling breath, engage that right leg. Left leg is going to come up. So standing leg, keep the pose. Dristi around 4 feet in front of you. Look down. Arms can stay heart level if it's comfortable. Even to your sides if you need. If you're feeling up for it this morning, go ahead and extend the arms. Line of energy from the rear heel out through the fingertips. Eases down. Leg is strong. Breathe. Bakasana, balanced pose. And then hands to heart level. Left leg's coming all the way up. So bottom of the leg wants to move in the direction of parallel here. For me, I know that's a long ways to go. So activate that hip. Keep lifting. Smile in the face. And let's release. Inner left foot coming to the right thigh. On the inside. See if you can cinch them together there. Left hip comes back a little bit. Beautiful. Hands together at heart level. Standing leg is the key. So stay here if you're still wobbly. Find a focal point. You can look down or look to the wall. And if you're feeling advanced, maybe you can start to even soften your gaze. So if you fall, make sure you smile. So stay nice and loose. Even though we're active in our concentration, we're light in our spirit. Spirit of the yogis, and realizing that we're making subtle improvements. Yeah, and slowly bring the hands down. Release the hands, release the legs. Burn up the wind. All right, and we'll go. Let's go mat distance apart. We'll do another tree pose. Arms all the way overhead. Right hand grabs onto the left. Inhale, exhale, side body stretch. All right. All the way over. Right shoulder comes slightly forward. Gaze up towards the left shoulder. Take the right hip out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then inhale, come all the way up. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left hand grabs, take a deep inhale and exhale. All the way over. Nice side body stretch. Beautiful. Left shoulder forward, gaze towards the right shoulder. Stretch, pull, pull, pull. Take the right hip out and then inhale. Come all the way up. Fantastic. Release the hands. Feet hip distance apart. You can bring the hands to the hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling breath, hinge and fold. We're coming in the direction of the floor. We'll do Padahastasana, hands to feet. So that might mean hands to calves, might mean calves to hands to ankles. If you're able to, even if you need to bend the knees a little bit, take your hands and place them in line and underneath the toes. If you've got the privilege, you can place the palms under the mat, under the feet. Lengthening the backs of the knees, press evenly to both knees. Remember, the key to this pose is the slow breath. Weight of the head is hanging heavy. Front side of the chest moving in the direction of the thighs. Tailbone lifts towards the skies as you press to the feet. And let's release. We'll place the hands and walk ourselves all the way back to mountain pose. Coming into mountain pose, hands are shoulder distance apart and your elbows drawing towards one another. Space between the shoulder blades is spreading out. Chin comes towards the chest. Rib cage is long. Make space in that rib cage as the tailbone lifts up. You may notice one knee wants to press back more than the other. Press both knees back evenly. You may notice one heel wants to press back more than the other. Press both heels back evenly. Let's keep the right heel onto the floor. Left leg's going to come up towards the sky. Bring your attention to your right elbow, straightening your right arm. Attention now to the right heel. Press the right heel down. And then take an inhale. Lift that left leg a little higher. On the exhaling breath, left leg's coming forward. Outer edge of the back foot's going to come 10 degrees, 20 degrees. So get this foot turning in slightly and then rise up. Sinking to the hips, taking a moment to get the feet. Careful the knee doesn't flop too much side to side. Knee in line with ankles, toes are soft. Get the right hip coming forward, get the right shoulder coming forward. Arms together at heart level. Inhale, come all the way up. Sink a little bit to the hip, maybe a little further. This is Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 position. As the hips go down, the arms go up. Gaze is forward and up if there's room. Active in the back foot, active in the front hips. Arms are reaching, hips are sinking. Smile on the face. Deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to open up the hips now. Open up the arms. So you can extend that back foot a little bit. Maybe check in with the arms to see that they're parallel to the floor. Fingertips are reaching. Hips are opening. Gaze out towards that front fingertip. This is Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. Stay strong in the feet. Soften the toes, active in the feet. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, left leg, or right hand comes to me. The left, sink into that front thigh without resting on it. Extend the heart, extend the arms. This is the Fearless Warrior. Becoming a warrior on your mats this morning. Great job. Keep breathing. Smile at the shaking the leg. And then the left hand to the floor. Right hand to the sky. Once again, head and neck turn to the right. And all the way up towards the ceiling if there's room. If you'd like to go for your bind, please do so. Opening up that chest, lift the heart up to the sky. Heart's lifting to the sky. And then slowly, let's release the hands all the way towards the floor. Drop the back knee. Heel toe, heel toe. Let's get this foot going wide. Yeah. Kondinyasa. We're going to do an arm balance. Take your time. Push up hand with the left. Get the inner edge of the tricep hooked onto the inner left thigh. Right hand's going to come in contact as well. Start to bring the body forward. Lift that left leg up and rest it onto the tricep. Right inner thigh, right inner hip reaches to the elbow. Lift the back knee, come to the toes. Weight comes slightly forward. Maybe see if you can play. Lift the toes, maybe both toes. A is for attempt. Give it a shot. And then slowly, let's come down to meet in Balasana, child's pose. We'll take a little breather here. Knees a little greater than hip distance apart. Butt to tail. Walk the body forward, forehead resting to the floor. Arms come to face up at your sides. Beautiful. Noticing once again that heartbeat in the chest region. Grateful for the heart. You can notice the lungs. The two lungs right now are ventilating, cooling the body. Grateful for the lungs. You can maybe start to feel a sweat developing in the body. Grateful for that large organ that wraps our entire body, the skin, the dermis. Skin is starting to open up. The pores are opening up right now. Prana is moving in and out through the pores, detoxifying the body. The heat element, the fire element, mixing with the water element in the body, and just letting that sweat start to flow easily through your pores. Grateful for our skin. On an inhaling breath, we're going to rise up and we'll balance the hemispheres of the body. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So place the hands, lift the tail, spread the feet hip distance apart. This time left heel is going to come down as the right leg's coming up towards the sky. Awareness comes to that left elbow, straighten the left arm. Awareness into the left heel, press the left heel towards the floor. Take an inhale, lift that right leg a little higher. And on an exhaling breath, right foot's all the way forward. Outer edge of the back foot turns in slightly. Take a moment to get your feet and then rise up. Beautiful. Lifting the heart. Left hip comes forward. Hands together at heart level. Arms reaching all the way overhead. Careful that right knee doesn't fly out. Soften the toes. So front knees in line with front ankle. Toes are soft. Smile on the face. Chest is forward. Gaze is up if there's room. Hips sink down. Arms lift up. Virabhadrasana 1. Take a deep inhale on the exhaling breath. Open up. Get that back foot coming long. Opening up the hips, spreading the arms. Arms are parallel to the floor. Gazing out at the front fingertip, becoming a warrior here. Sink a little further. Moving for a 90-degree angle in that front knee and calf. Breathe slowly. Deep inhale and exhaling breath. Left hand comes forward. Get that back left foot grounded. Extend the arms, extend the heart. Smile on the face. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Opening up the chest and heart. If there's room, you'd like to go towards your spine. Lift the heart up towards the sky. And let's release the knees to the floor, release the hands to the floor. Heel toe, right hand out wide. The right leg comes out wide, right hand comes in line. The edge of the tricep comes into line with the inner thigh. Left hand coming onto the floor as well. Weight's going to start to come forward. Get that left elbow in contact with the left inner thigh. Bring the weight down a little bit. So it's kind of a balance pose there. Then you can extend the left elbow, get that left leg long. Gaze slightly forward, extend the right leg. Lift the back toe. Kondinyasa. Balance pose, arm balancing. Beautiful. Way to give it a chance. Keep trying, if not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. Child's pose, come to sit. Resting in a way that's comfortable for you with the forehead. You can use a pillow or use your elbows if you need. Grateful now for the beautiful nervous system. Amazing brain. We're doing these practices. We're sending blood and energy, prana, flowing effortlessly through the skull. Nervous system extending down to the brain stem, all the way through the spine to the sacrum. Grateful to the spine, grateful for the nervous energy going out into all the parts of our bodies. Amazing electrical system. Inhaling, coming up, and we're going to come all the way onto the knees now. We're going to bring the knees a little greater than hip distance apart. We're going to come all the way up in the direction of Uttarasan. This is our camel. Okay, so knees are a little greater than hip distance. You can turn the top of the toes up here if that's comfortable for you. Press the hips slightly forward. So for some of us, this is our pose. Keep the head in line with the spine. Breathe deeply. If there's room and you want to reach back, you can grab onto the heels. That's why we hike the toes. If you're open, just go ahead and drop them. So you find your edge. Get both hands to the heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Lift the heart. Drop the head only if it's comfortable for you. Slow, steady sips of air in, please. Uttarasan, this is camel. Big opening. Front side of the body. And then slowly hands back to the low back and come right into Balasana. Child's pose once again. Bring attention to your heartbeat. Mindfully, steadily, slowing down the heartbeat. Inhale, come to sit in Vajrasana if it's comfortable. That just means sitting onto the heels. We'll stay just momentarily. Hands in front. Go ahead and come to the knees. We're going to come to meet in the squat. Turn the back toes over in this direction. So you're coming up, turn the toes, and then let's see if we can play with a squatting position. We're going to come into a little squat. So if you want to walk the feet a little wider, please do so. And come to meet us in a nice gentle squat. Hands come together at heart level. Lift the chest. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Create a little opening here. Nice twist. If you want to try your bind, you may. Otherwise, just keep the left hand down, right hand lifting, heart going to the sky. And then slowly release the bind. Come back to center. Do same thing, other side. Right hand comes in front, foot or two. Off that right foot, left hand comes to the sky. Nice opening from the right fingertips to the left fingertips. Open the chest. If you want to go for your bind, please do. And then slowly back to heart level. Let's play with a little arm balancing now. So we'll bring the hands out in front. We're going to bring the backs of the triceps in contact with the elbows. This is crow position. Gaze is going to come slightly forward. Looking down, looking down. So A is for attempt. If you've got this pose and you want to go all the way into your tripod headstand, please do so. Otherwise, let's play with it here, reaching the fingertips into the earth, gazing slightly forward. Walk the toes in. And if there's room, try one and the other. Gaze can be forward. If you're into the tripod headstand, press the hands. So wherever you're at in these poses, we want you to give it 1 or 2 attempts. Again, the spirit of the yogis, maybe not today. We move slowly, we move openly. The body starts to change over time. Again, beautifully, you're either trying into your crow pose or going all the way up into tripod headstand. If you're feeling it, you can also go from crow position into headstand. And then once we're in headstand, press the hands, reach the feet up towards the floor. Get really light on the top of the head. Or bring the energy into the palms. Press those palms. And then as we come down, let's see if we can get back into Bakasana Crow. Knees coming over to the triceps, and then the gaze comes slightly up. It helps you put energy into the palms in that direction and take care of your head and neck. Great job. A is for attempt. If not today, we'll try again tomorrow. Let's come all the way back into fish pose. Matsyendrasana, this is the fish pose. Spine laying flat to the earth here. Palms are going to come face down, very close to the body. Lift the buttocks to the right, lift the buttocks to the left. Heels together. Toes point away. Energy to the elbows here. Take an inhale, lift the chest. If there's room, drop the top of the head. Then lift the chest again, engage the elbows. If that's comfortable and you can breathe fully there to the chest, go take the lower set of the teeth past the upper set of teeth. Add your fish gills. Point the toes, engage the gills, lift the chest, fish pose. And slowly, that's release. We'll come to a long spine. Keep the palms facing down, feet hip distance apart, heels into the buttocks. Setu Bandhasan, this is the bridge pose. Press evenly to the feet, lift the button tail up, off the mat. Lift the belly, lift the ribs, lift the chest off the mat. Chin comes in the direction of the chest. If there's room, interlace the fingers by peeling the shoulder blades underneath. Then press those palms together and into the earth. For many of us, this is our backward bend for the moment. For some of us, if we're feeling inspired and open, we'd like to move to the next stage. This is Chakrasana wheel position. Release the hands out from underneath. Again, you don't need to do this. Otherwise, stay where you're at. Fingertips in line with shoulders. Elbows come in to the best of your ability. Top of the head. Press evenly to hands. Press evenly to feet. Lift the heels if it's comfortable for you. And breathe. And slowly, let's come all the way down. Terra's showing off some nice variations that you can add there too. Slowly extend the legs. Let's take a mini Shavasana, corpse pose. Turn the palms up, rest the ankles out to the sides. Slowing down the heart. Energetic attention on the breath and the heart. Let's together bring the knees in the direction of the chest. We'll do a little bit of spinal rocking here. We're going to inhale, lift the tail, bring the energy out into the upper chest and cervical spine. Exhale, start to lift up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, build a little momentum, have some fun. Inhale, exhale. Let's go all the way forward. Inhale, and exhale, coming all the way forward for our forward folding series. Heels are down, toes are up. Lift the heart. Arms extend overhead. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands to feet once again. Perhaps to the ankles, perhaps to the knees. Wherever you get, wherever you reach to, start to pull the body forward. Belly button comes forward. Chest comes forward. Eventually, head and neck fall to hang heavy. Breathe slowly and deeply, please. And then inhale, we're going to release. Come all the way back up. Beautiful. Let's bring the feet a little greater than hip distance apart. We'll do some spinal twisting from here. Go ahead and you can spin around. Beautiful. Get the right arm coming back behind you. So Terra's going to demonstrate. Get that back maybe 2 feet back behind you. If there's room from there, as you cross that line of energy, left hand comes to the left thigh, to the right thigh. You start to look back towards the bottom corner of your mat. You may come all the way to your elbow. Nice spinal twist here. Breathe fully, wringing out the spine. Let's come all the way back up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So right hand comes across, left hand comes back. Walk it deep, maybe 2 feet. Make some distance there. Nice twist. And if there's room, come all the way to the elbow. Gaze towards the bottom left corner of your mat. Key to the pose here is in your toes. Stay active in the toes. slowly, let's inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to move in the direction of our boat pose. So instead of wringing out the spine, we're going to strengthen the spine, hold it in place. Beautiful. Come sideways as well to meet you. We're going to go ahead and extend the legs all the way up. You can keep the hands on the legs if you need a little help here. Otherwise, release the arms. Turn the palms to face up, gazing at the big toes. We'll add a little Kapalabhati breath, forceful exhalations. Exhaling now. Let's begin. Slowly relax and release. We're going to go ahead and spin around 180 degrees. Place the head to the floor. Lying down for our favorite position. This is Shavasana. Take your time. If you've got an eye pillow and you'd like to use that, please do so. Lifting the chest. Ankles flopping to the sides here. Palms turning to face up. Body resting in one place. Bring some passive and active relaxation into the body. We're going to engage the right leg, point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch off the mat, squeeze and flop the leg. Same thing on the left. Point the toes, lift the leg, squeeze, flop the leg. Engage the buttocks. Squeeze the buttocks, lift the buttocks, but take the belly button down towards the earth. Squeeze, 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 and relax the entire midsection. Attention to the rib cage now. On an inhaling breath, fill the ribs. And then exhale, open the mouth. Let all the air out. Engaging the right fist, lifting the right arm just an inch or two off the mat. Squeeze and release. Left fist, squeeze, lift the left arm and release. Beautiful. Lengthen the cervical spine. Chin comes down towards the chest here. Keep the back of the head on the floor. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, relax. You can turn the head and neck from side to side in any way that's comfortable for you. And then return the back of the head comfortably to the floor. Attention to the mouth. We'll do Simhasana, the lion. Open the mouth. Exhale. Stick the tongue out. All the breath out. And return the mouth and the jaw. Attention now to the facial muscles, squeezing the temples, squeezing the forehead, squeeze, 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 and exhale, relax. Softening all the muscles in your face. Allowing the entire body from head to toe to relax. Allowing the entire body from head to toe to relax. Taking your attention now to your breath and breathing at your nostrils without changing a thing. Simply observe the breath at the nostrils. Gentle passage of prana at the nostrils happening effortlessly. Take awareness now to the belly button, the navel region. Noticing the effortless rise and fall of the navel with each passing inhalation and exhalation. Breathing effortlessly into the belly. We'll count together the breath backwards from 10. On an inhale, the belly rises at 10. And on an exhale, the belly falls at 10. Inhale, belly rise at 9. Exhale, belly falls at 9. Stay with your count, your breath. Following the rise and fall of the navel region. Following the breath effortlessly down to a 0 count in your own time. And as you get there, simply releasing the breath, releasing the mind from the count, letting the mind drift, letting the breath travel where it will. Allow yourself to be unfazed by the movements in the mind or movements in the breath. See if you can rest a little bit deeper into stillness now. Experiencing your entire being is vast, open, and spacious. Leaving all room for all things to be exactly as they are. There's nothing we need to do. Simply relax. Dropping down, allowing the body to rejuvenate effortlessly. Taking our attention slowly back to the breath and breathing now. Noticing the effortless rise and fall of the belly. Connecting deeply to that movement and beginning to engage your breath now. Deepening breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Allow your connection to breath to wake the body once again. Perhaps fingers and toes. Perhaps wiggling the head and the nose. Your time, your way. Deepening breath. Expanding movement. You can reach or stretch, or like you're a cat, or you just woke up from a really good cat nap. Use that movement to guide yourself over to a comfortable side-lying position. Relaxing on your side once again in a deep stillness. Cultivate the ease with which you can drop to stillness. Beautiful. And then use the strength of the hands to come back to a comfortable seated position for closing meditations. Lifting the spine and heart, closing the eyes. We'll do a japa meditation as a gratitude meditation. Eyes are closed. On inhaling breath, mentally repeat, I am grateful for my. On the exhaling breath, name the many things we can be grateful for this morning. Inhaling breath, I am grateful for my. Exhaling breath, fingers and toes. breath on the exhalation. Extending that gratitude for the many gifts that we've been given in our bodies. Perhaps extending your gratitude out to loved ones, or the planet, pets that we have that we love so much. So grateful for our four-legged friends and our beautiful friends and family in our lives. Perhaps extending that gratitude out on a more global scale, out to all those who may be hurting in sickness or disease or may not have enough. Grateful, grateful for this amazing human brotherhood. Few more. Inhaling, I am grateful for mine. Exhaling the placement of your gratitude this morning. Yogis always, every day, taking moments in self-love and gratitude. Closing the Japa Japa meditation on your next exhalation. Bringing hands together at heart level, gesturing slightly forward in appreciation of this sacred breath and amazing practices. Grateful for one another's presence. We'll close customarily, mahalo and namaste. Allowing eyes to come open in your own time. Thank you so, so much for joining us for our morning yoga practice. We'll see you back here again on Thursday morning on the live yoga channel. Again, we're grateful to those of us joining us on YouTube. You can get yourself subscribed right on the link down below. So subscribe, get notifications. We'll be right there with you again on Thursday morning. Keep an eye out for all the exciting yoga shorts that we have going. We've got a yoga basics. We've got a yoga breathing. So a lot of the pieces that are in the full class are being broken down so you can work on them on your own. So when you get into the full practice, you can really be ready to get yourself all the way through the complete practice with a lot of great opportunities. So thank you so much. We'll see you again here live on Thursday. Aloha.